So let's lay down Celtic Cross. We'll break the deck for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. 1, 2, oops, 3. That one wanted to come in there. All right. Let's see what we have here. All right, your main energy, Queen of Pentacles. Nice. Let's see if I can get that a little bit closer. There we go. Queen of Pentacles, okay. Crossed by the Ace of Cups. What's on your mind right now? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. What's at the root? The Ten of Swords. What is in the past? You're moving away from the Six of Swords. Energy you're moving forward with, the Five of Swords. And that's interesting. Your strength, the Page of Pentacles. The energy around you, the Eight of Pentacles. So you have the Page and the Eight of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears, the Six of Wands. And the outcome in this energy is the Ace of Wands. Creativity, beautiful new ideas, passion, creativity. Okay. Let's see here. I want to make sure that that is zoomed. Okay. Just make sure that's recording. I think it is. I'm going to just pause a second here. Hang on. I wiggled something up here on the phone. I apologize for that. But this part of the reading is the Celtic Cross. And we laid that down already. And what I notice about this is the Five of Swords struck me right away. And the Five of Swords, for a lot of readers, is kind of portrayed as someone who is wanting to win at all costs, maybe manipulating things around, not playing fair. There's a lot of conflict going on. There's a lot of noise. I feel in the Light Seer deck that this is what we talked about earlier. This is all about your identity. You're letting your ego go. You're not just thinking about, not that it's bad for anybody. You're not centered. Everything isn't centered on you right now. And Aquarius being a sign that does think about community and working together with the community, I feel that this is what you're trying to achieve. And I feel that if you've been through anything that's caused you with the Ten of Swords, this past, this root, what is bringing this about, is you are trying to take care of yourself, but you're also trying to take care of others. You're working very hard for a new beginning here, and you're being very patient. I do feel like this first part of the year, it's probably in March as well, is about how you communicate. You're being more patient. You may be thinking before you speak. You're being clear and concise. You're coming from a more patient, healed version of yourself. And you're putting an end to anything right now that really doesn't bring you to how you see yourself in the future, which I think is beautiful. You're taking some steps toward a new beginning here with the Page of Pentacles. That's your strength right now, creating something new. You're very innovative. You're very creative. You've worked really hard on yourself, and you continue to work hard with the Six of Wands. You've had some success over some obstacles here, some conflict that you've had, and now you're ready to begin. You've been very patient. You've been protected by the Sagittarius energy here. You have divine protection as you attempt to move forward, and if you use this energy as you see it now, to try to move through this energy of any conflict or any, what do I want to say, communication that doesn't serve you or serve others, if there's something that you feel that you did to others or others did to you, you are in a position right now, if you decide to use this energy from spirit, to forgive yourself, forgive others, start creating something new about yourself, a new identity, who you want to be. Put the past, end this energy here of worrying, anxiety. Again, we talked about envy. This is something that you're working very hard to end. You're trying to create a new you. And I feel that that's what this whole issue, or this whole energy here is about. That this is who you are right now. This is who you want to be, the Queen of Pentacles right now. You're inside of yourself. This queens are all about going inside and using your feminine energy to create what you want to create on the inside, and then bring it outside when you're ready to be the King of Pentacles and make decisions. And you know, sometimes not always doing what's best for everyone involved. And being an Aquarius, I'm sure you understand that. So right now I feel like you're in a healing process as well with this Queen of Pentacles. This is a time, like we were talking earlier, where you can use this time to heal your body physically. Maybe you want to start something new, a diet, maybe a new hairstyle, maybe an exercise program, maybe just meditation, something here. It is Virgo energy, I feel, with that right now, to take care of yourself. And on the bottom of the deck, we have what you don't see, which is underneath in your subconscious, is the Lover's card. Relationship or choices that you've had to make in relationships, with the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So you are getting, you are either going to make a choice to, I feel you're making a choice to move forward, forgive yourself, forgive others, keep your heart open, and go towards that Ten of Pentacles, working together, happy family, happy life. If this is about a job, working together in a job. So I do see that you've been through a lot here. Well, let's clarify a few of these, and then we'll move on to some oracle cards. I like this. You have Major Arcana with the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius energy. Balance. The key here as well is to stay balanced. Keep your heart balanced. If there is any type of Five of Swords energy here, this is a time to let that energy go. If anything falls to the side, falls away from you, it was meant to. This is a time for you to really go inside, feel, or manifest who you want to be, and start taking creative steps in action towards a new identity or a new you, because I think you're creating a whole new persona. What can you tell Aquarius about the Queen of Pentacles for Aquarius? Yeah, there's that Five of Swords again, confirming that. And the Six of Wands. So I do feel that with the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands, you're overcoming this conflict that was all about winning at all costs. Now, this could be you, or this could be somebody else, whatever comes to mind here. And you decided to, you're taking that Gemini energy of the Lovers, and if this is about a relationship, maybe in a workplace or whatever, you're deciding to make a choice to keep your heart open and keep the peace here. I feel like you've been walking on a, I feel like one of those trapeze artists, that you've been walking on one of those lines, or you've been walking on eggshells, but you have had some success here. And I feel that you're healing from it. And you have the World on the bottom of the deck. So this is a good cycle to take inside and think about how you can end this cycle if this has been a pattern for you. What can you tell Aquarius about this Ten of Swords? Ten of Swords for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles, which is very interesting because you have the Queen and King of Pentacles. Now, I feel that this is you here. You may be a female, obviously, or I'm going to say this is for a female. And you put an end to somebody's couple people that may have been in your environment. A Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then a King of Pentacles, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. And I feel that you put an end to any conflict that you've had with these two here. You've moved into a more peaceful situation, peaceful environment is what I'll say. You've worked very hard at it. But I do also get the messages that you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. You have the ability to be the King of Pentacles. You're inside now. You're transforming yourself into the new you. And once you feel and heal from whatever conflict you had, that your goal is to be the King of Pentacles, to get into a leadership position here. What can you tell Aquarius about this Temperance energy? This is what's on your mind right now. You may be dissatisfied with something here. Too many cards. And we've got one in the reverse. There seems to be, like I said, you're being very patient. You're staying balanced. This is what you're working on. These two cards wanted to pop out. There's your Ten of Pentacles again, what we had on the underside of the deck, and the Queen of Wands, which I feel that is your energy there. Leo, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I feel that this is the energy you are in right now as you move forward here. Again, another queen, growing some new ideas, using your intuition, feeling that you are taking steps that will create abundance for everyone in this situation, whether it be, I feel this is a workplace, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. You know what you want, you're decisive, but you're being patient. You're not going to rush into anything. You're going to take this patience, this balance, and you're going to learn from it, learn from what you've been through, and apply it to the new you as you move forward. That's really beautiful. What about this Five of Swords? We've had this twice. What's this Five of Swords about? I feel like you're changing your perspective of how you want to move forward. And yeah, if you want to work together, you could be teaching others. You could be working under, maybe studying and taking classes to learn more about your skill set or your job. What can you tell Aquarius? We'll take this top card. Yeah, and there's the Six of Wands, or excuse me, Six of Swords. You're moving away from this feeling of having to always fight. I understand that feeling, always having to fight for what you need, always having to be, now reverse this, but we all go through this with the ego. Having to be right, moving on, learning what you need to learn, applying new skills. Keep it in the positive, but you do have double confirmation with that Six of Swords. You are mastering that. You are mastering the skill of keeping things in balance. What can you tell Aquarius about the Page of Pentacles? There's the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. I feel that you're leaving this mentality of win at all costs behind you. You're making a decision to go towards a new beginning where you're more emotionally fulfilled. This could be something maybe that's come towards you as well. This could be an offer with that Ace of Cups. Something where you can be more independent is what I'm getting here. Could be a new start. Maybe this is a dream that you've had or a wish fulfillment. You have the Four of Cups popping up and manifestation, the Three of Wands. What can you tell Aquarius about this Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles, please. Whoa, lots of cards. We have the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. Yeah, you're working really hard. You're working really hard at being, you want to be the emperor here. You're not going to rush into anything. You're not going to rush forward and speak out a term or speak without thinking about what you're going to say. You're not reacting is what I want. You're not going to react. You're working really hard at that. And you're not going to go where, angels fear to tread. You don't need to rush in. You don't need to get involved in any conflict. You need to stay above. Be the emperor. You make your decisions. You be true to yourself. You boss up. You could be in a leadership position here. Or you could be training to be in a leadership position as well. That's Aries energy. I feel that you're going to stay focused on your goals. And you're going to head towards being the authentic you and also being in a leadership position. What can you tell Aquarius about? Yeah, Six of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Tower. I feel like the message, like here's the Magician on the bottom of the deck. I feel whatever happened over here, whatever changes have been made, I have getting a couple messages with that, has brought you to what you need to do, what you want to do, where you want to have your new beginning, something that is emotionally more fulfilling. You had some options, and now you're choosing to walk away and go towards what you want to be, who you want to be, how you want to be, and the Tower brought that in for you. You are not, I'm also getting this message that this didn't happen to you, it happened for you. So if you can take the energy that Spirit in the highest vibration is showing you, that you learned from this. You learned a lot from this, and this is why it happened. And you have, I feel like your self-value has, you realizing that you have everything that it takes. You don't lack anything. You don't need to come from lack. You need to come from abundance. That's how you need to approach your life. For the Ace of Wands, yeah, there we have it. The World and Temperance. Divinely guided. And you have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What I got with that is what goes around comes around. And I feel like this cycle is ending for you. You've been very patient, balanced, emotionally balanced, and you're healing. And that is a creative new beginning for you. You're taking care of yourself. And you're going to use this time to heal and start working towards the Aquarius that you want to be in whatever situation this is. Now, I feel like you're that you've learned a lot. You've kind of if you can use this energy and put an end to this cycle of winning at all costs perspective. If that's been your perspective in the past, and we all go through that. I feel that we all do. I mean, I've been through it. And end that cycle. Keep your heart open. What can you do for yourself and for others, for the community? Use that as your guide and your highest vibration. What can you tell us? What angel oracles can we get for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aquarius. Serenity. Of course, the Six of Swords. Take some time out. Heal yourself. Be in nature. Spend time with the family. Go to a spa. Get a massage. Meditate. Walk. Smell the roses. And friendship. And you are all about your friendships. Get in touch with your friends, siblings, family, romance on the bottom of the deck. And then I'm going to get 2 cards because I feel that this is your new self that's wanting to emerge, and this is what you'll be developing over the next, I don't know, 20 years maybe. What can you tell Aquarius? Oh, we got 2. You are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light you are. Yeah, put yourself out there, Aquarius. Most Aquarius I know, I'm learning more about your sign because I didn't know as much about your sign. Some of this was similar, a little bit different version of what I got for Capricorn, if you want to watch that one as well. But you have a lot to offer, and you can be a beacon for others. You, of course, are always looking into the future. There is something that you need to show others, that you need to deliver others, a message that you are, like you said, I know that I don't know, that you are searching for. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Might be something that you've had to put up with, or that you really didn't want to, or maybe you're moving on for something else that's going to bring a lot of change in your life with the Tower, but you feel that it'll be worth it, and so does Spirit. This is Kat at Peace Tarot, Aquarius. That's a nice reading. I hope it resonated. Consider leaving a comment or subscription, or sign up for the channel. I'd love to hear from you. This is Kat at Peace Tarot.